Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss some problems based on probability from NCERT textbook exercise number 15.1. Okay. So the first problem given is, in a cricket match, a batswoman hits a boundary 6 times out of 30 balls she plays. Find the probability that she did not hit a boundary. Find the probability that she did not hit a boundary. So what is the given data here? Total number of balls played is equals to 30. How many number of hits are there? Number of hits is equals to 6 hits are there. And how many balls she missed to hit a boundary? That we can easily find. That means number of times she did not hit a boundary. She did not hit a boundary is equals to total minus number of hits, that equals to 30 minus 6 equals to 24. Now we need to find the probability of the event that she did not hit a boundary. We know that the formula for probability of any event is number of times the event happened by total number of times. Number of times event happened by total number of times. What is the event here? We are going to find the probability. Number of times she did not hit a boundary, that is the event. So number of times she did not hit a boundary is 24 by total number of times is 30. That is equals to 6 4s are 24 and 6 5s are 30. That is 4 by 5. So the probability of the probability that she did not hit a boundary is 4 by 5. Let us go to the next problem. Let us see the second problem. 1500 families with 2 children were selected randomly, and the given data is number of girls in a family and number of families. 2 girls in how many families? 475 families. 1 girl in 814 families. No girls, 211 families. Compute the probability of a family chosen at random having 2 girls, 1 girl, no girl. This is the problem given. So let us start the solution part. We need to find the probability of having 2 girls, probability of having 1 girl, and probability of having no girl, right? So we know that the probability of an event is equals to number of times the event happened by total number of times. Total number of times or total number of trials we can say. So total number of families, how many families are given as total number of families here? 1500. Total number of families is equals to 1500. And the first case is probability of having 2 girls, P of E2 is equals to how many families are having 2 girls? That event happened 475 families are having 2 girls. And what is the total number of families here? 1500. So 475 by 1500. So cancel it out with 25. You get 19 by 25. 6 is 150 and 0. So what we have done here? We have calculated the probability of having 2 girls in a family. How many number of families are there having 2 girls? 475 divided by total number of families, that is 1500. Okay, so this is P of E2. Let us now find out the probability of having 1 girl. So how many number of families are having 1 girl? 814. That is the given data. So write down 814 by how many total number of families are there? 1500. So this is 814 divided by 1500. So cancel it out with 2. 2 4s are 8, 0, 2 7s are by 750. Right? And next one is, third case is probability of having no girl. No girl means 0 girls, right? So how many number of families are not having any girl? 211 by the total number of families, that is 1500. Okay, so that is equals to, I think it won't be cancelled out with any of the tables. So leave it like this. So we have found the probability of having 2 girls, probability of having 1 girl, and probability of having no girl. So that's it. Let us go to the next problem. So let us see the third problem. In a particular section of class 9, 40 students were asked about the months of their birth, and the graph was prepared for the data. Find the probability of a student born in August. Okay, the graph is given here. On the x-axis, we have taken the months of a year, and on the y-axis, we have taken number of students. Okay, so in the January month, how many students were born? 3 students. In February, 4 students. In March, 2 students. In April, 2 students. Like this, up to December, the number of students and their birth months are considered and a graph is drawn. Okay, so what is the given data here? The total number of students is given. Let us write it down. Total number of students, that is equals to 40. And we need to find the probability of a student born in August. So let us see the graph. Where is August? Here it is. So this part. In August, how many number of students were born? 6 students were born. So write down number of students born in August is equals to 6. So now the probability of August, that is equals to the number of students born in that particular month August by the total number of students, that is number of students born in August divided by total number of students, that is equals to 6 by 40, which is equals to 3 by 20. This is the required probability of a student born in August. I think you understood. Total number of students given is 40 and we want to find the probability of a student who was born in August. So let us see the graph. In this, August is here. The total number of students that were born in August is number 6. 6 students. Okay, so probability is 6 by 40, that equals to 3 by 20. Okay. Let us do the fourth problem. 3 coins are tossed simultaneously 200 times with the data or with the outcomes: 3 heads 23 times, 2 heads 72 times, 1 head 77 times, no head 28 times. Compute the probability of 2 heads coming up. So we need to find the probability of getting 2 heads. Okay, how many times we got the 2 heads here? We got 2 heads in the given data. 72 times we got 2 heads. Okay, so given data is total number of times the coins are tossed is equals to 200, and what we need to find: number of times we got 2 heads, that is equals to 72. Therefore, probability of getting 2 heads, that is equals to, we know the formula for finding the probability of an event: number of times that event happened by the total number of times. Number of times the event happened by total number of times, that is equals to, how many number of times 2 heads happened? 72 by total number of times 200, that is equals to, when we cancel it out, we get like with 4 I will cancel it out. 4 ones are 4 and 3 2 is there. 4, how many times 4 will go with 32? 4 8s are 32, and then again 4 5s are 4 zeros are 18 by 50, that is equals to, cancel it out with 2, 9 by 25. Okay, so this is the required probability of getting 2 heads. Okay, that's it. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe.